Hi again, everyone. Welcome to Base Sunday. I'm your host, Frank Malika. We are bringing the goods today. We got a great show, and we begin with a woman that turned her life around, a USF MBA graduate, climbing the corporate tower, then did an about-face. She lost everything, had a little life evaluation, and decided to live the life she truly wanted to live as an artist. Homeless 4 years ago, she is now the best-selling author of 7 books. Her latest is called Pearl, A Guide to Living an Authentic and Purposeful Life. Let's welcome back our good friend, Cali Gilbert. #1 best-selling international author, I might add. How are you?
I'm great, thank you, Frank.
Boy, a lot has changed in the last 5 years for you, huh?
It has.
Does it just blow your mind?
It does. I mean, I'm not the same person I was then. I'm not even the same person I was a year ago. And that's, I think, what it's all about is continuous growth.
Exactly. Well, this is a sequel to your book a couple of books ago called Simply Serendipity. You were living in Sausalito, you lost a baby, you were homeless. Life was not so grand, right? Take us back there and then take us up to Pearl.
Sure. So Serendipity was really about that year, 2011, of losing the child, of losing the money, the relationship, the home. And I say really about things. You know, the child, of course, the most devastating. And it was then about creating this life of my dreams, which I created a 4-step formula, and within a couple months created an amazing life in Sausalito. What Pearl really is about is that it's often a misconception that when we then create the life of our dreams, that fear and limiting beliefs just magically disappear, which of course we know doesn't happen. So Pearl is more about really losing myself. It's falling back into old patterns, becoming, involved in a very toxic relationship at the time. I thought it was a godsend, and really discovering who I was at the core. And so that is really the story that I now share.
Do we sometimes have to, I don't want to say rock bottom, but get so low where you look up and say, there's got to be something better?
Absolutely, absolutely. And Serendipity was really about discovering my true passions for writing and photography. I had this great degree and, event management experience and a huge network, and I thought that was the direction my life was going to take me. And then all of a sudden it was a wake-up call that, no, I need to do what I'm truly passionate about, and that's where everything changed.
You make a trip to LA just for the heck of it, to go see some friends, relax. You're busy with your book, and you decide, hey, I haven't even been on the beach.
Exactly.
And the beach was calling.
Yes, it was soul's calling. Everyone's like, how could you possibly leave Sausalito to go to LA? And I had thought I had found a place to live in Sausalito. And literally a week before I was about to write the check, the guy says, I'm sorry, but my current tenant's staying another month. So I thought, I just wrapped up the America's Cup. I had shot that. I
wrote a book on
wrote
that?
A book about that. Just published Serendipity. So I thought, I'm taking the month of October and I'm going to go relax, self-care, sit on the beach for 2 weeks in Santa Monica. And halfway through the trip, I thought, you know what? My whole world's in storage again. I'm a writer. I can live anywhere I want. I'm just going to stay. And when I made that decision, everything changed. It was like, this is where I was supposed to be.
And isn't that just amazing how one decision can change every path you go down?
Exactly, it was. And it was such the best decision I ever made because I was truly in alignment with my purpose and my passions, and every door began to open.
And your book is about you, but it provides a framework because I think the reader, as I go through it, you put yourself in that, but man, I've done that. And we're kind of rooting for you, but in the same token, we kind of put ourselves into that framework saying, I need to make some changes, right?
Absolutely. And I think the deeper message of the book, too, is that really homelessness can happen to anyone. The person next to you in the cubicle or the person, sitting on the bus that looks up that they have it all, it could be one paycheck away from, losing everything. And that's really the message I want to get across, that this is an epidemic that's going on in our country and across the world, and it's something that really needs to be looked at. And organizations are there to help.
And you are helping.
And I'm helping.
You're helping.
Exactly.
With your great success with the books. You're a big dreamer. We know that. What's next?
I'm actually working on my 8th book, which is my first piece of historical fiction.
Okay.
Which I'm very excited about. It's based on a story around the Titanic.
Oh, neat.
And so
By the way, the movie was pretty popular.
Yes. This is very different, though, and I'm excited to see, allow my imagination to really run its course and see what happens.
I actually met a survivor Eloise Trout. She was in her 80s, way back in the 1970s. I'll tell you off camera, but I can't wait for that. And maybe a movie too? Is that kind of
I'm
what you're
actually
talking about?
looking, yes. I have a lot of friends now in LA that are in the movie business and have spoken to a few of them that say, you know, this could be something, you know, up the alley. So definitely adapting Pearl to film.
Do you get to pinch yourself now? I mean, where you were in Sausalito
Oh, gosh,
5 or 6 years ago?
A whole nother life, yeah.
All right, Callie. Well, all the best with Pearl.
Thank you so much.
Great to have you back on the show. If you'd like a copy of Pearl, try Amazon, or you can go directly to Callie's website at CallieGilbert.com. That's CallieGilbert.com. More Bay Sunday right after this quick timeout, so stay right there, folks.